Hi, welcome back to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen, and today's topic is broadening the view. Our goal with this work is to learn to take our personality, self, information or history and blend it with the in-the-moment information that we can glean to make moment-to-moment decisions through our soul self. So we're looking to marry past experience with in-the-moment awareness so that we can make better decisions moment to moment. And decisions can be something as simple as what you're going to wear that brings you flow or not, or what you're going to say to someone. So that is where we're headed with all this. So broadening the view is talking about how do you see what's going on in your life or in your awareness, right here, through new eyes. So sometimes you and I might see somebody and think, why are they doing it that way? Everything in their life, it seems that they're doing the best that they can to do things the hard way. And that is a common thread in people's chosen life path. Doesn't mean it's a bad choice. It just means it's a different choice than what you want to make. So what my thought is that people make choices and then I step into a judgment arena. And what I really need to do is understand that I cannot see their life path from a large enough viewpoint to see all of the issues, what got them there, why they're choosing to do things a certain way. So when I look at somebody's actions or history of actions or what they're saying, it's very subjective because I'm using my set of rules. I'm using my awarenesses and my belief system and all of those things. So it is difficult sometimes to see the viewpoint, even if it's your best friend and they're saying these things to you. It's always wise to put that in your head. I am not seeing a big enough picture. The picture that I'm working with is subjective because of my history, of my path. My history taints my view. It colors my world. It skews how I interpret things. And not necessarily bad, I'm just saying it is. It's just an isness of our lives. What we want to do is say, how can I shift the way or change the way I view things so that I get more information, a more balanced pool to work with? How do I see things objectively so that I might counsel better or just be in the moment more successfully? If you want to broaden your view on any particular situation or lifestyle that you have or something that's come into your awareness, ask for help. And then, of course, get still and wait for guidance. Guidance can come in the form of a song title that comes, or maybe a theme of books that you just happen to look at, or a book, you go into a bookstore and you see a book. So it doesn't have to be, hello, this is the answer. It's going to be more of something coincidental coming into your life to help you work on any issue that you're chewing on. Be sensitive to nuances in your life, a pattern or coincidence. You keep seeing the same person over and over. Maybe that's someone you need to talk to, or a comment that someone makes that really, in your context previously, answers the question that you had. So when you're broadening your view of a situation, you do need to get information that's unique into your brain. And there's so many different ways of taking advantage of the guidance that you have at your fingertips. Don't limit yourself is what I'm trying to say. Be open to suggestion. You're worried about a friend of yours. So sit with that for a moment and say, can help me see this from a different viewpoint. Help me understand a way of communicating more effectively with this individual. Now, it isn't that you're going to cure their issue. That's not really the goal in this. The goal is that you want to be broader. You want to enhance your energy so that you might have more tools to work with day in, day out. Talking to people or not. Even just thinking about things. How do you honestly see an issue that you may have with yourself? When you're using the same tools to get to that place, nothing changes. It stays the same. So by broadening the view, you'll actually have access to new guidance and perhaps new energies that you didn't even think were an option for you. You don't want to be a person that pushes away any type of learning situation. And the learning situations can be simply being exposed to someone that is viewing life from a different angle, which is everybody if you think about it. But perhaps their take on life is more negative. And so shunning yourself, going away from those people, staying away from those people, it may help you in the big picture because you don't want to attract that into your life. But running away from people who are part of your life isn't very logical sometimes. It's just difficult to do. And so you may want to ask for guidance in understanding what they're going through or understanding what drives that individual. And on top of that is, how can I see this in a healthy manner for me as well as the other individual? It could be a child that's struggling with something. Don't assume that your skills that are already from your past are what you need to use to work with. Make the assumption that I'm a small person and I want to get big so that I can have access to the energies, that I can see this from a new viewpoint. If that new space doesn't give you any information, try it again. Take a deep breath, relax, and see if you can find a way to communicate more effectively after you've gotten bigger. Keeping an open mind with this is so important. You have been working with a set of rules since you were born. And what we're doing with this is saying, there is more out there, you just can't see it. And so when you are in a state like that, you don't want to limit yourself by saying, oh no, that information didn't come from the right place because, you know, it wasn't somebody talking to me, or it wasn't a book or whatever. So be open about receiving guidance. Don't limit yourself, because you'll find that as you get good at this and you thank the powers that be for the information, then they will learn, your energies will learn how to best communicate with you. Upward spiral energies come to you as guidance, but also as a learning tool for something that may happen in the future, or for a way for you to deal with something that occurred in your past. The blessing from broadening the view is clarity of thought. My favorite thing in the whole world. I ask for clarity of thought a lot, going day in and day out during my activities. When I ask for clarity of thought, what's embedded in that request is opening up my mind to options that I didn't even realize were there. Clarity of thought helps you stay calm because you have more tools at your fingertips. It really, really works. And it can bring you the inner peace that you so much crave, that you are willing to shift some of your old habits and glean new insights as to how to handle your day as it comes and goes. I hope some of this resonated with you. Love and light to you and your path, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.